This is what you need to do to get rid of gut symptoms in the morning. Somebody who went through my 13-day protocol. I mean, they've had amazing results. They used to have symptoms all throughout the day and all throughout the night. Now they only have a few minor symptoms in the morning. They can eat whatever they want. We need to understand that our gut issues, whether it's IBS, Crohn's, colitis, leaky gut, candida, it all stems from a traumatic event that put our gut into overdrive. And it will continue to go into overdrive when it encounters subconscious PTSD triggers from the traumatic event. If somebody only has symptoms in the morning, then we need to ask the question, like, how does that relate back to the shocking moment? It probably happened in the morning. So the first thing that I would have this person do, and I kind of take them through this in much more detail, in my 13-day protocol, is they start to write down exactly when they get symptoms. So when do you get symptoms? Oh, I get them in the morning. Okay, that's not specific enough. When do you get symptoms? Are you still in bed when you get symptoms? What do you do when you wake up in the morning? What is someone's average thing? They lie in bed, they check their phone in bed, they pet their cat, they get out of bed, shower, breakfast, go do something with the kids, go in the car to work. Now, this isn't even a full list. Like, how many things do you do in the morning? It's a lot. It's like probably over 100. Out of those 100 things, what is that one thing that you do that sends you to the bathroom? And it's also an exaggeration. Oh, I get symptoms every single morning. It's probably like 50-50, maybe not even that. Out of these things, what is the thing that sends you to the bathroom? Maybe it's when you pet your cat because the one time the cat peed on your pillow. Maybe it's when you check your phone in bed. That has the potential for the most conflict, I would think, because you check your phone and you have a nasty message, or you see the stock prices changed or something like that for the first time. I see that a lot of people are in bed when there's a fire in their house, and like literally their whole life went like lit up in flames while they were sleeping in bed. So like the bed is a dangerous place. This is all subconscious. You are probably not consciously thinking this stuff. This is you having diarrhea and gas is a subconscious reaction to a conflict, a subconscious conflict in your life that you're consciously maybe dancing around it. The first step we need to do is to bring this PTSD trigger to consciousness and how it relates back to a past traumatic experience. Now, if it's diarrhea, this is crap I want to get rid of. Like, why? Diarrhea is the act of getting rid of something. If you're bloated or constipated, this is more of, I need more time to digest this thing. You kind of have that attitude around it. So this is the process that someone needs to go through. And if you have gone through it and you're still having symptoms, then you haven't gotten specific enough. Usually what I see people do is they're like, oh, I'm not stressed out in the morning. This doesn't make any sense. Like it's not right. I'm not stressed out in the morning. I'm never stressed out in the morning. And usually that statement's not even true because they're trying to get to work, they're trying to get to class, all this stuff. It's subconscious. You're probably not even getting upset about it. When does the bloating start? When does the gas start? In the morning. Oh, first thing out of bed. Okay, like get a little bit more specific. If it's first thing in bed, then it's the shock happened to you like at night or while you were in bed, or because most of us probably roll around for an hour in bed. A lot of us get woken up abruptly in bed to go to school or something like that. So, like, what is the traumatic event? I know I sound like a broken record, but this is what we need to do. We need to bring the subconscious trauma to consciousness. And that's what like hammer your brain on and develop these beliefs in your head to keep you looking for these subconscious PTSD triggers, putting your gut in and out of overdrive. Because the biggest mistake that I see people make when trying to use the German New Medicine approach to healing their gut is they're just looking for things that they're stressed out about. And what I've noticed is half the time, like, you're not even really stressed out about it. You're like, oh, I'm going to the store and I want to go to the store and I have diarrhea. Like, this doesn't make any sense. But if you, oh yeah, this one time I was going to the store and then my car broke down in the middle of the highway and that's when all my symptoms started. Like, we need to make we need to start thinking in that sort of way, and that's just not an idea that we talk about today.